All right, hello, hello. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Let's turn that down. How's everyone doing? All right. So, plan for today. Let's finish up these last two lighting sketches. And then probably work a bit more on some of this. Oh, I've got to save that. I think I noticed that. We'll work more on this VTuber thing. Maybe do a observational sketch, and then depending on my energy and time, maybe work on what do you call it? The Zenless Zone Zero fan art I want to do. So we'll see how it goes. That's the plan for today, at least. So, first and foremost, let's open this. Bring up. Alright, so we've done kind of like those directions and underneath. I guess it makes sense to do it like the other way. Or maybe from directly underneath instead of angled. Wait, let's try directly underneath instead of so first and foremost, get the colors. This one's S7. Let's draw pencil. But yeah, basically gonna stream till around dinner time until about for about an hour, maybe a bit less. So it's nearly 6. We'll probably eat dinner around 7:30. So about an hour, hour and a half. That's how much time we got to stream. Because I got some other stuff to do tonight. And so I guess underneath we'd have most of the lights from over here. But yeah, that's the plan. Stream for an hour and a bit, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to stream a little bit longer, but we'll see. We'll see how I go. Main thing is that I'm gonna try stream as much as I can over the next couple days, since the rest of the week I will be preoccupied with some other commitments and won't have a chance to stream, which I've kind of like marked off on the Streamtober thing. I'm gonna bring my drawing tablet and stuff with me anyway, so that if I do get a chance to stream, I will. But keep in mind that if I do, it's all gonna be like, what do you call it? Super quiet, because I'm not gonna use a mic, most likely. Most likely just be me kind of like muted, chatting without a mic. But you know, it'll be better than nothing. That's the plan. That's definitely not even. Too big. Let's make it smaller again. So it would be like less than under, but more around here for the nose, I guess. Because the under part would be visible, or lit up. It'd be the top part of the bridge of the nose. Something like that. Um, Bits of the forehead would be visible, I believe. They kind of like so around the top part of the nose, around here-ish. I don't know how much would be visible, so I'll just erase all of this for now. Then I'll recolor that back in, and we'll continue it over the way over here. So it'd be kind of like that. I think the problem I have with this was that it's too much. So maybe I need to like reduce it to the center. Or in this case, if it's coming from the side, maybe like shade a little bit more here. Let's see. But besides that, we have this thing. Then the hair is going to be a little bit different as well. So the hair, we could probably have it kind of like this, I guess. I'm not too sure, honestly. So a little bit up here. A little bit over here. Then on the mic would be like up here a little bit. I want to draw my character Miri here more often, I think. Like, I already just don't draw her like that much. Like when I do draw her, it's usually what's it called? It's usually related to like an emote or something, which is not bad. That's still something at least. But I want to draw her like in more different ways, like drawing her like what do you call it? In different clothes, I think would be cool. I think I remember tweeting out like seeing this Hololive challenge people were doing, where they're drawing the Hololive characters in different clothes and all that. So I think that could be fun to do for her. Just like come up with different costumes for her based on the prompts. And they're like different professions and stuff, which could be cool. Like things like, hey, draw them as a nun, draw them as a maid, draw them as an assassin, or that sort of thing. Or I could do that but with Genshin characters, which could be cool. And taking either characters that already kind of fit the role, like for example, the ninja could be easily like oh, I don't remember her name. Speaking of one other character, but it could also be Sayu, because they're already pretty much ninjas. But it could also be fun to take someone who's normally not that role, like for example, Barbara. She's like very much like a nun, and turning her into like a ninja or something like that, giving them different roles. I reckon that'd be fun. Oh, maybe I will do that, like doing Genshins and characters in different ways. I don't know if I'd be able to do one every day, like the challenge is meant to be, but that could be still fun, like to do it. Maybe do like a sketch of each, and then the ones that I like the best, I'll turn into full artworks. Yeah, that might be the best way to go about it. Ideally, I'd like get them all at least done, but I think I'll try aim for like some nice sketches, maybe colored sketches. That could be a good way to practice that sort of stuff. Let's reduce the size of this. What do you guys think? Actually, I'll bring up the little thing. So it's like non-nurse, ballerina, gender bend, zombie, flight attendants, Miko, Kunoichi or Ninja, Secretary Witch, Villain, Outfit Swap. Yeah, Outfit Swap would be easy, like just picking 2 characters. So that could be fun. Ooh, I kind of want to do it. Maybe that'll be my November challenge. But I got like because I was too late to do it this year. Because I didn't actually see it until like a day or 2 ago. So I was ready well into October. I mean, I could always just start it, although late. But I kind of want to do the whole thing if I were to do it. Alright.
Probably just gonna order some food or buy food on the way next place. Do you want me to give you anything on where we are? That looks good. Yeah. It gives it more autumn vibe. That's what you're going for.
Yeah, there we go. We can do this, then maybe add in like a extra streak or so. Yeah, that extra streak makes it look so much nicer.
What's do they have like a theme? You know how it was like the flying?
There you go. That makes it look more like hair, having just that little extra strand. I like that. That works. Okay. What else? I guess these parts might have bits, but it'd be very, very minor because most of it would get covered up, right? Because it's on top of the head. So maybe not. Or maybe it's a little bit. I think the ones that are a little bit further down, like this, might have an extra strand or so. Here we go.
Tomorrow I have work.
There we go. That looks a little bit better. What else? I guess it would kind of like curve a bit more here. Just lessen that a little bit. I think we can then add a bit of a shade around here. Neck doesn't really need it except for maybe the edges here. Be like such a small amount. I think these parts would be mostly like little strands of hair, possibly. Like that. There you go. That's good enough, I think. Save that. Alright, so we've gone from top in 3 different directions with it slightly being behind one of them. Gone from the left and right. We've gone from bottom either side. I guess we could do the opposite of this, where it's like down here, but a lot more straight on than this. Yeah, maybe this is still too wide. Maybe if I did it like about halfway through the eye. Maybe like that. I'm not sure. I'd have to play around with more. Lighting from underneath is a little bit weird. But, I guess the last one could be just like a pure backlight, right? It says if the light's coming from behind. Yeah, we'll do that. So the last one will be like a I don't know how to make the arrow look like it's pointing towards us, but basically it's going to be like from behind. Which means that most of it will be in this like... So most of it's going to be colored. We just gotta like erase it from the sides, I think. Because the light's gonna come through. Something like that. Okay. So now that we've drawn that, let's start adding color again, or like removing. So for this one, it kind of be like this one's probably going to be pretty even all the way around. Like that. Then, because these are here, I think the lighting or the backlighting will be a little bit different. Almost like this, I guess, because the shadow there would cast like a shadow. It has to be kind of like that. Then we can add a little bit of shadow here. Yeah, something like that. Then for this, it's gonna be shadow around here instead, I think. So it's gonna go like that. But because it's curved, it's gonna like come inwards a little bit like this, I think. Okay, that looks good. I don't think this is gonna get any lighting because it's not like on. So like that. This one can probably be a little bit more generous in terms of like kind of like that. We'd like this for now. Figure out the rest in a bit. Because the hair here would kind of be shown through quite a bit. Down here that I'm a little bit like not too sure about. The neck itself would be kind of like this. That looks right. Just about. Still not sure about some parts of it, but it looks pretty good. There you go. Looks good. I guess for this one, I'll just write oh, why is it all red? Oh, because the mask, right. I was like, wait, what's going on? Okay, here, pencil, right from I'll just write backlight actually. Then take this and erase this area here so it's not gray. There you go. Easy. Actually, we'll move that down here. And then a new layer. We're up to day 8. So this is took a lot longer than I wanted to, but you know, it's done. That's the important thing. Day 2 4 days. 1 to make it. 1 for 5 days? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 5 days. 1 to make it, and then 2 days to make it. For each, I did 2 of the things for each day. There you go. Days 4 to 8. Nice. I can screenshot that and send that to myself. Neil. Actually, I'll do that later. But we can save that. And that's one whole page of sketching and practice done, which I'm pretty happy about. Still got a lot more to do, but it's at least work. Slowly getting there. So this would have started on the 5th, 6th. So 0, 6, the 10th, 22. Right? Because 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, those are the 5 days. Nice. Save all that. Alright. Let me stretch a little bit. Oh. I'm ready for a nap if I'm being honest. But for anything else, I want to do one thing here. Which is... So let's hide the head for now. We want to go to body. We want to go to color and bell. And we want to copy and paste bell. Hide the color first. So the bell, they wanted to change what it looked like a little bit. So let's quickly do that. Make this a little bit smaller. Distort. Scale and rotate. There's got to be a command to extend that without doing the rest. I forget what it was. I did it before. Perspective. Skew. Let's skew. Distort. Not that. Retransform. Oh, there you go. Yes, it's free transform and then hit control. Then we can get the bell. Okay, something like that. That size looks good. Sounds good. How you doing, Raylan? Sorry that this is taking so long to do. Nope. This should then kind of work out. So there's still only a rough sketch, so we'll have to fix everything out once we actually get to it. But that's kind of what we're looking at the moment. I have done part of the head and neck, so I've kind of like so it's kind of like broken it down into lots of different parts. Like for example, the body itself, you've got like a part for the hood, you got a part for each rope so that they can sway, I think. Part for the lower body and upper body, as well as each of the arms, and then the bell and the collar are separate too. So that's what I've done for the body parts. And then for the head, I've got I've got a couple of mouths at the moment, so I've got the closed mouth and the open mouth, so that when it flips between them, I can like I'm not entirely sure how I'll do it yet, but basically it will give me a chance to use the two to transition between each other. Which is, the face is going to be the one that takes the longest because I got to do the eyes, which involves having the, from what I saw, let me hide the rest of this first. Actually, I'll just hide the whole thing for now. But from what I saw, I need to do like the upper eyelid, the side, like the eye, the pupil itself, this little bit up here, the eyebrows. I think the each eye itself is about 5 or 6 different components to make it blink nicely. Yeah. So I did the easy part first, which is the body, but because the face is the part that, you know, you do all of, that you see the most, that you blink, you see all that stuff. It will take a little while to get through. Like even the ears is going to be like, I think 3 or 4 components each. So I'm currently just doing a rough sketch of all of them. So this is not the final proportions or anything, because I think it's a little bit too long. Like her upper body's a little bit short, small. So I think certain parts will get changed in proportion and like will actually look a little bit nicer once I actually draw them properly. But for now, it's just like a rough idea of what it looks like, so that way, once I actually apply some, or put it into Live 2D to play around with it, I'll have a rough idea of like, okay, which parts do I need to break up more? Which parts do I need to keep separate? And all that jazz. So that way it's like a little bit more straightforward to do, if that makes sense. So it's like, alright, here's the rough thing, play around with it, and then I'll be able to figure out what I did wrong. Which is probably going to be quite a bit, if I'm being honest. Because like certain parts need to get separated, like the back part of this, what do you call it, thing here needs to be underneath the head, where everything else needs to be above the head, which is a little bit annoying. But makes a lot of sense. Because this back part needs to be behind, so that way if you tilt your head left or right, it doesn't look off. And even then, I'm not sure if I've broken up the neck into enough parts compared to the body. So I might need to break the neck around here at the collar. But we'll see. But yeah, so I'll be slowly making my way and working through that over like whenever I can. Oh. Well, how's the chain look there? Pretty happy with that? In terms of size when compared to everything? Let me get rid of this line down the center so that's a little bit less awkward to look at. You're all good? Nice. Yeah, compared to like the little bit of flimsy rope I was drawing before, it kind of was like a stand-in. What's the time? 6:30? So we got about half an hour to keep going. So since I've already brought this up and started working on it. Hey mate, just want to let you know you're a pretty handsome bloke and hope you have yourself an alright day. Love your work, bro. Thank you, old Winter King. I'm glad you like my work. Still got a lot of room to improve, but that's why I'm trying to like stream every day this October to get back into the swing of things. Because I haven't drawn in like the last couple months at all. Ever since I went to my first convention, I kind of burned myself out getting prepared for that. And then kind of just stopped. Which wasn't good. If anything, that's the time I should have been doing more of stuff. But, you know, oh well. So, and how's your day been, Winter King? Been up to anything exciting? It's been a nice relaxing day for you. What was I gonna do next? I was gonna break out the eyes, right? That's what I wanted to do. Because the eyes look like a lot of components, so I wanted to start tackling that. Never really done any live 2D stuff, so there's gonna be a lot of things I do wrong. But, you know, it's gonna be mostly like trial and error, I guess, and looking up a bunch of tutorials. This one I want to hide. We'll also hide the neck for now. Neither. I stick to only drawing dad bods and absolute dills. No woman, and my day is pretty alright. Cheers for asking. And there you go. Have you been able to draw much of as of late, or have? Hopefully you weren't in like a bit of a slump like I was.
You got this one, man.
Okay, I don't know what that's from. Is it from the head somewhere? No, it's not from the head. From the body? No, from the hair. What is that? Oh, it's from the sketch somewhere. It's just like a little bit here. I don't know where that came from. I drew a pretty dope Mickey Mouse. Want a cheeky look? I can post the image and like if I won't get spanked by mods. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Feel free to show me what you've been up to. It's always cool to see. What people have been drawing. All right. So let me turn on my mirror thing first, so I can break this down again. This one. So right eye, new layer. So looking at these tutorials that I'm looking at.
Did you set left already?
Alright. So eyes apparently are broken down into quite a bit. Yeah. Nice. Here you go. Sorry, my dad was just asking me some questions. It seemed to be looking for a ruler of sorts. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Winter King, do you mostly do like digital art or do you do some traditional art too? You know what? Yeah, I'll do the eyes first. I was thinking if I wanted to do the ears, but I think I'll do that after I do the my brain could work. I think I'll do that after I do the hair itself, because it'll need to kind of line up with the hair itself. So let's see. So they do eyelid, top lash, side lash, bottom lash, pupils, highlights, and white eyes. Alright, so I guess we'll start off with the top lash. New folder. Art top lash. Art top lash. guess that would be like the top lash of sorts. And you would have, once again, still kind of gonna be just roughly correct rather than our side lash. So then we have the side lash. It comes in from here. Like that, I guess? Alright. Then I guess having the side lash really kind of wrap up itself here. Probably wouldn't be bad. Then you need the bottom lash. Hard dot bottom. Yes. Then, top of all, underneath all that, be like pupil. I think with the pupils as well, there can be like more to it, like depending on like your detail inside the pupil itself, but for now, we'll just keep it simple. Just something like that, I guess. Turn off the meter for a second. T, 1, 2, 3, enter. T, 1, 2, 3, enter. Turn it back on. Yeah. And then I guess it just moves left and right, depending. What else? So I will need to Control C, Control V that. Then for the right eye, you want to turn off this. Just highlights and actually I won't copy and paste it yet because I need to color it in and add the highlights. Okay, so let's do that. So for top lash, we'll choose black for it. Keep it simple. So lower the opacity in that for a bit so we can see where it needs to be fixed. But don't erase it like that. We want to erase it like this. Slightly different way of erasing. Where the first way I did it, I was erasing via the erase tool. But if I use the draw tool, but just have it as a transparent color, it makes it so that it mirrors. Because for some reason, it doesn't mirror if you do it the other way. Something like that, I guess. Still a bit off. There you go. Then hide that for now. Or side lash. Yep. Then the bottom lash doesn't really need a color. I guess I could just to make it brighter, but we'll leave it that. Then for pupil, we want also new layer, call it R white eyes. R white eyes. So we just need to get a nice white. Put it underneath pupil. And it just needs to be like a white. But why does it look so yellow? I don't know. Right, we're gonna go for like a we'll just go pure white. We can go slightly off white if we wanted to next time. We're gonna hide the rest of the eye first. So it needs to fit underneath everything in case everything moves. Kind of like that. If I put that there, I have a darker color, I guess. Kind of lightly shade over it. What does that look like? Instead of making it that, let's make it a little bit reddish. There. So it only masks those parts. Then let's merge it. No, we'll leave it like that. So it becomes a little bit red, so I know which parts are where the eyes are. And we can put it as a separate layer so I can hide or remove it as I need to. So white eyes. We want the pupils. Just gonna be like a nice blue. So we'll just choose a nice blue to kind of use for now. Then we'll worry about the actual color and detail later. There we go. And then a new one called eye are highlights. Highlights. Okay, and then this one should just be a white. So unlike the other ones, this one should be on the same side. So I guess the question is if you want it on the left or right side. I guess I'll just do the right side for now. But for this one, instead of... No, we don't want it like that. We want to remove the mirror. This is for the right eye. We'll do it like this for now. We can change how it looks later. But for now, that gives us a good highlight look. Then we can copy and paste that. Move it across. There you go. Save up. We're good. Let's get the face in. I think I need to change the mouth a bit more. Or whatever. So there's rough head and eyes. Oh, I forgot to do like the eyelid and the rest of it. Okay, so let's hide the face and neck again. I need to do eyelids. The mouth looks kind of creepy with just the mouth where everything is gone. Whatever. Eyelid. What's the time? 6:50. So we got about another 10 minutes. So we'll finish the eyes and then we might call the stream there. Okay, so you want... Oh, gotta turn on mirror again. It slightly changes it because of the brush, so the sides don't look exactly even, but that's fine. The main thing is the practice, or like the having it there ready to kind of like experiment with. Once I use the actual brush that I'll be using, it'll probably look a lot nicer. Right, so let's then get our skin color. It should technically be darker than the skin color, but we'll just use the skin color for now. That's watercolor. Let's hide the top lash for now. No, we'll keep the top lash there as we color this in. As it goes over here, it comes down. Then we get rid of the top lash, so we can kind of see the shape it's been given. We don't want it to go too far down because otherwise it'll obstruct the other stuff. There you go. Kind of like that. So if we have the top lash down, there's your eyelids. Okay, next up is... what else do I need? Eyelid, top lash, side lash, bottom lash. Eyebrows, that was it. which is simple enough. Eyebrow, which can sit on top of everything else. R, eyebrow. R, eyebrow. Keep it simple, just have the one type of eyebrow. Could probably play around with that later on. Let's see, how did they do their eyebrows? Oh, this person even broke it down even more by having like the eyelashes separate. I think I need to swap the mouth a bit and have like a bottom at the top. But we'll see. All right. Alright, hair's gonna be tricky, trying to break it up into like 3 different parts. I've got an idea. It's like this back part's separate. All these like little strands of hair coming down might be separate too. Like at least these 2 big strands. Then you've got like these lashes here. Because side hair is separate apparently. And so are the extra strands. Okay, we'll figure it out. But that's a job for next time. For now, let's turn back these ones on. And we have a face with eyebrows and everything. So that's progress, as little as it might be. Alright. Yeah, progress. Slowly but surely. Stretch. Ugh. So next time I need to work on the hair and breaking that up. And then the ears, adding them in. I think for the I think I also need to change the mouth. Because currently it's all kind of just there without any of the shading. Which I will have to probably add. I was thinking of adding the shading later, but it might be worth adding it in this step as well. So that way it's like easier to see which parts, because I got a feeling if I do the shading later and play around with this without the shading, it's gonna look a little different. But oh well, we'll figure it out. They had some tips for doing some of the shading, like for doing it on like if there was a skirt and stuff, which I probably would assume would apply to other things as well. The shadow for the hurt. Yeah, so they use multiply layers for the shading. So shadows should be separate, so that way they can. And you got to multiply the hair. Okay, I've got some ideas of what we're gonna do for the head. We'll just have to actually do it. Seems that like one of the easiest ways to go about it is just using a multiply layer rather than what I was planning to do, which is fair enough, makes sense. So that's something we can do next time. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so they recommend uh, separating the shading to make it so you have more access. It means that there's more to rig, but apparently as a result, it'll still be like, even though it's more to rig, it'll look nicer because you'll be able to have more control. And that's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll just have to play around with it. Ugh. Okay. And it's about 7 o'clock, so I think it's a good time to call it. I'll be eating dinner sometime soon, so... And then I got stuff to do afterwards. But... tomorrow, I'll be back to work on this a little bit more. We'll see if I stream a little bit later and get a little bit more time in, or stream before dinner again. Depends on how I'm feeling and how much time I got. But... let's go see who's live at the moment. Because I don't normally stream at this time, so I don't think many of the people that I normally raid are live at this time. So if you got any suggestions, Raylan, feel free to drop it in chat and I'll have a look. Yeah, none of the people I normally raid are live. So maybe we can find someone new. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick cheeky peek at the art section. No one live at the moment? That's fair. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot, I didn't realize this person streams art. I'm gonna go raid them. It's someone who I've seen through like Pharaoh's streams, Paperbox House, and apparently like I didn't realize he streams art, which is really cool. So I'm gonna go raid him. He looks like he's doing some practice. Let's go say hi to them. For context, Pharaoh is a YouTuber I watched that I'm quite a big fan of, and they've done some videos with Paperbox House because he's also, I believe, a voice actor or does some voice acting. So let's go raid. Let's go say hi. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. Even though it was a little short. I'll catch you guys later. And sometime tomorrow I'll be working a bit more. Alright. I'll give that a moment and I will see you guys later. Give Paperbox House some love and I'll have a good night. Bye-bye.